got a little better lighting. Picture of the balancing magnet right there. Let's see if we can get a better shot of the commutator. Focus this in a little bit. Much better shot. Now those wires are just simply the ends of the diodes been bent a little bit. Again, the dark portion is a filled epoxy material, and the silver part's the conductive part that runs right down the shaft, part of the rotor. Part of the rotor. Try to show you the little bearing pin that thing is sitting on. That's a little piece of copper. There's a little tiny dimple in the bottom of that shaft, and there's the wire, and it's just goes through a couple holes there so it doesn't flop all over, and it is connected to the same wire as the probe and the antenna wire. And this one end of the series coil, the wire from it, and up here you can see the junction of the ground. The other end of the coil, which is right here, and this is common to one end of each one of the diodes. You see the symbols on top, so you can tell which one. And this construction is really simple. Now, this is not tuned. This is not a tuned system. I could probably collect a lot more energy if it was resonating properly, and proper antenna, proper ground, proper tuning across these two coils in series. And this gets way out of tune very easily, because if the signal strength changes or other weather factors come into play, this motor will simply stop running. And so it's fairly sensitive. So don't think that radio signals aren't out there that are powerful enough to maybe cause brain damage. I'm a very good example. Only somebody with brain damage would try this project. Probably take another look at our scope. Try to get another angle here. The day's pressing on, so we're getting some glare. Change the angle a little bit. I'm going to change the sample rate. Resonant frequencies in the radio transmission. That's exciting. By this, you can see where the center of the average voltage is. It's actually about 3/4 of a volt, if you look at all the scales and take into account the resistor that I'm using to limit the load. That's a 200K ohm resistor that the probe is hooked